weather spoil everyone's holidays these upcoming days? Welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anna, and welcome back to the last days of August month. Cannot believe the summer is almost, at least the calendar summer, almost over. Just in a week's time it's gonna be September, and you can tell that the weather is actually shifting slowly but surely. Even though the beach is packed up, there's plenty of people. It is hot, it is 30 degrees outside, but first clouds already show us that autumn season is not so far away any longer. And whilst it is actually raining, and there's even alerts due to extreme amounts of rain expected in some specific areas, not too far away from here, and also in Mallorca, at least that's what it was yesterday and today. Here in Benidorm, so far, we didn't have any rain. It was reported for some days, but then it disappeared out of the radar, and we've had a gorgeous day out here. All the local pubs that have especially happy hours, different types of offers are really busy here by the Levante beach in Benidorm town. And plenty of tourists are arriving with buses. Buses brave to pass through this area. It's really narrow, small streets. Oh my goodness. Bringing and picking tourists up, bringing them to Benidorm or from here towards the airport. Stag and pheasant here, really busy. All the nearby terraces, cafeterias, bars, restaurants, plenty of places packed up with people right now here in the evening. It is around 5 p.m. right now when we film this video, and these clouds were far away behind the mountains, but as the day advances, these clouds are slowly approaching Benidorm town. Look at this. We can already see a tiniest bit of them coming directly towards us. So far, everything remains stable here, and there's plenty of people on the beach. The beach is as busy as it usually is in August month. However, by end of August, just in a week's time in September, it's going to be quite different. There's going to be way less Spanish tourists, which automatically will make the beach more accessible from early morning hours, because there's not going to be so many pre-booked places with their sunbeds and umbrellas as it usually is right now in the month of August. And all this type of weather that you see, slightly more clouds, it will become slightly less hot in the morning times, especially up until like 9-10 in the morning. It's going to be perfectly tolerable to stay outside, even though it's still going to be hot, but you are able to stay outside perfectly fine and do sports and have walks in Benidorm and surrounding region. And in the evenings, it's not going to be this absolute humid hot evening. It's not going to be the case any longer. There might be some more clouds every now and then, and overall even some rain is possible, because we are kind of entering to calendar autumn. And that's something that usually really happens here every now and then. Some nice rain after the summer. Local not travel agents, but those who sell experiences and different sports activities here, like the cable ski, the jet skis, etc. All these will still be here and for quite a long time. These ones, at least cable ski and jet ski, are available here even September, October, November, months, even November. I wouldn't say beginning of November, first days, but not in winter. Sadly, jet skis, yes, are available, but cable ski, it's mostly for like warmer months of the year. Even so, still there's plenty of time for you to enjoy it. The fly fish and the banana and like all these extreme water activities will be over probably by the end of summer season, which is actually last days of October, maybe even slightly earlier. The water park, the floating one, will also be gone probably in September months, at the end of September, because it's not going to be profitable any longer. It's not the peak season anymore, so they will be closing down quite most surely in September month up until next year. Plenty of people still use these. Why are they like this? There's not a lot of wind. Like some of the umbrellas are just laying like this, like if they would have fallen down, but it shouldn't be because there's not a big amount of wind here in the area right now. Plenty of sunbeds are still occupied, by the way. There's a lot of people, a lot of movement everywhere, even though the clouds are here, but unless it's gonna be like pouring rain, people will not stop exploring. And honestly, for all those of us who've been here, who live here, or who've been here long enough, having a little bit of clouds is a blessing. We'll love it when it's slightly cloudy, like it will be probably in the next couple of hours. The sun will be behind the clouds and it will be nice and cozy outside. It's not going to be hot anymore and you're able to enjoy and explore and just, oh, there's even Alicante can be seen from here. Look at that. That's Alicante. The things that you see right there, this is Alicante City. And right now, the air is still a little bit whitish, but when it's crystal clear, you can actually see very, very good, nicely, very good Alicante from here. And we're not too far away. We're like 35, 40 minutes, depending on where you have to go, but we're around 40 minutes by car, by highway from Alicante City, not too far away. So everyone just keep enjoying here the atmosphere, and clouds are good sometimes, especially in the country, and not just in the country, because Spain is really different from one side to the other. North parts do receive way more rain and it's colder. South parts receive way less rain and it's like a desert at some point, especially Almeria area. And some parts of Andalusia in general. But then our area is like mid-perfect place. So for us, a little bit of clouds every now and then doesn't do anything bad. All the nearby bars here that have bucket offers, happy hours, jugs, these are like groups' favorite places. Oh my goodness, 16 euros. Oh, Alcopop 18. Oh my God. When did you see buckets of these prices? I feel like they do rise non-stop. Is it something that's actually happening? I feel like it is, because we used to see buckets for like maximum 12 euros, maximum like 11, 12, the most expensive ones. Then we started to see maximum 13 euros. So they went like 1-2 euro more expensive. But now we see buckets for 16 euros, each one of them. That is bizarre. Like they've raised prices really, really like in the last weeks. It's like all of a sudden everyone have shifted to higher prices. Not that we drink alcohol like this as per se, but for your information, for those who come with a group of friends or get like a bucket because it's cheaper, and there are several of you, just that you know, these prices are really, really high now. Wow. You can still probably find some places cheaper because this is the front line of the Levante beach. Very popular bars, but still, you would rarely find some Desperados or Heineken for less than 13 euros for a bucket, which is 5 of them out there. Wow. Ooh, there's some even darker clouds coming. Look at this. Way, way darker clouds are coming from the area like inside in the mountains, not here by the seaside. And that area actually does have an alert. I think it was a yellow alert and there was orange one in Mallorca because they've had like up to 50 liters of water per square meter. That's actually quite a lot. And here we've had yellow alert in the interior parts and the central parts of Spain and some northern parts a little bit. So all these clouds are probably coming from out there. Wow. However, personally, I do not think like it will be raining unless something happens and the wind switches and it will come here. But usually what happens is that these clouds, they just stick on top of the mountains and they stay there. And we keep continuing having this lovely sunshine because if you look at this, you'll say, where are the clouds, right? Because it's a fully sunny beach. Incredible place, plenty of people, a lot of sunshine, a lot of heat. Still, it's like 32 maybe degrees right now, right? So it's an absolute total summer. But if you look the other way, right here, you'll say, okay, Yeah, I get where the clouds were. Where are all these clouds hiding? They're right there behind us in the mountains, just waiting some favorable wind for them to actually come to the area. Look at this. It looks beautiful, not gonna lie. But hopefully, even if it will come here, this looks like an alien with two eyes right there, the cloud. That's interesting. But overall, we do feel like it shouldn't be raining. There might be some clouds, which is what we knew already with our weekly weather forecast. But some clouds are not going to be doing any kind of harm. It's even better because we're able to enjoy a little bit and stay slightly longer for the outside, in the nature, walking, discovering everything that Benidorm or surrounding villages have to offer. Thank you for accompanying us in today's short video from Benidorm Levante Beach. Clouds won't spoil your holiday or our walks down Benidorm.